Hello folks, happy Thursday. We are sitting here in Satisfactory. It has been 6 or 8 months since I played in this game. This is our first week back. We had a stream earlier this week where we were rerouting some trains and adding signal blocks and things in to make sure our trains weren't going to collide with one another, which we did successfully, by the way. And we were also working a bit down in the West Coast, looking for a way to put some new power into the world, because we have a power plant up here that is going to need to be dismantled because the new update 6 is going to update this entire coast. So we need to fix that, and in the process we're going to be losing the power. We've replaced the power. We actually have now more power replaced than we started, so that's good. But the first thing I want to show you is some adjustments I made after the stream, because I realized I had made something incorrect. And basically what that was, there was one line here. This was basically the end of the line on our main train line. And I've decided I don't want it to be the end of the line. This shouldn't be the end. This should be an offshoot. So I've looped everything around and given us an option to connect to this line, which was already here. But we'll go down and check it out. You'll get a closer look. Blue Methist, hello. How's it going? Thanks. I'm glad you like the podcast. I just published a new podcast today. Funny you should mention. The Citadel Cafe, episode 448. Just came out like 20 minutes ago. I finished editing and posting it around 5 o'clock my time. And that's when I decided, oh, I've got time for a stream. So what I did here to show everybody is instead of having just one line, we now have two. This crossroads is temporary. I think we're going to have to find a different way to get the train in here. I think we might have to come from below, as the belts are all coming from below. That might be the easiest thing to do. But as you can see, we've got a couple of different signs here. We've got a path signal here. And so what that does is change this crossroads here to be one path, all white, or pink, I guess. And that ends here, there, and there. Yeah, it's just a three-way stop. So what all this means is that if there's any trains in this white section, all other trains are going to wait. And they're going to wait at this point, they're going to wait at that point, or they're going to wait at that point before they continue. There's not going to be very many trains coming down this way. This track at the moment only goes into the main base. And I'll show you why I did that. Let's go up here. Fox Nakamura is subscribing at tier 1 for 25 months. Thanks so much, Fox. Always good to see you. So we'll go down to the main hub, and you'll see. So this track was here already, and my idea was to have this be just a way for me to get construction material into the base without having to drive it all by truck and all that kind of stuff. There is a train station. I put this in months and months and months ago, but now we have the ability to go down to it. This way? Yes. So this track comes down here underneath and wraps around to this temporary train station. I'd like to have some lower tracks. We have the room. We've got the ceiling room. Unfortunately, there's a big rock here that we have to kind of go over, which is annoying. So we do have a little bit of room to get some trains down here if we need to. And this is going to be a long haul station, which is our construction train, which has just got a bunch of stuff in it for us to build things with. So we'll be able to use this to haul in different things like concrete, plastic, beams, all that kind of stuff. Because I seem to constantly be running out of things. And where this is located currently, it could potentially offload via these towers up to the storage system, which is right there, or the temporary storage system. So at least we'll be able to get a certain number of items up and I guess close to our our main construction area. McScrewgun Thursday stream. What madness is this? I've just got more time this week than I normally do. I think I might have to move this this elevator eventually too. So I added some more bins here just for convenience and organization and whatnot. And around the back here is where we would add the storage, so we could take from the train, we could bring those right up to here and start having them go through the filter system. So like we could add some smart splitters up here. Why can I not? Oh, it's not a smart splitter. But we could add some filters here and fill things up. I don't think I would bother with filling up 3 tins of stuff. I think I would just go with the bottom. And then we'll wait for our final storage room, because I've got plans for this place, and I think that it's going to get a lot taller, and I want the storage room to be a lot higher, so that when we look out over this, we're going to be able to see everything that we're doing. Hey, CJ, subscribing at tier 1 for 13 months, lucky number 13. This is Devastator. Metroplex is the experimental save. And I need to get Devastator ready for update 6. I'd like to focus on Devastator. Metroplex was fun and I learned a lot, but I think I'm going to focus on Devastator. Thanks so much, CJ. I really appreciate it. Sorry that you've got potato internet, Fox. That's too bad. So the other thing we need to look at is what we want to unlock in here, which is, of course, all the things. We've got fix-it signs, walls. There are some things I don't know if we even have unlocked, because we've got the MAM, which I haven't built. Where is the MAM? So alien organisms were done. Caterium, I think we're finished. Yep. Mycelia we're done. Nutrients, power slugs. Maybe we're done everything. Okay, so we've done everything then. So that means everything here should be available. So conveyor walls we didn't even have unlocked. We've got windows, door walls. Oh, it's been purchased. Sorry, these are the other things. The gates, the colored ones, are the ones we haven't unlocked. Attachments, pipeline. That's going to come in very handy. So yeah, we should get all the things that we want. And I happen to have a ton of tickets right here. Lord Delouch with 650 bits. Thanks ever so much. Are we getting notifications? I'm not hearing any stream notifications. Oh yeah. The test worked. I'm not sure why the bits didn't work. All right, so organization. I'll save the signs for last because I don't need them. Walls. Absolutely want that. Want that. These are going to be essential in making the transformer shapes we want for Devastator. For folks wondering, we have a why is that not working? None of my buttons are working. That's strange. Hold on, folks. Yeah, my image scenes are all messed up. I wonder why that is. Satisfactory. That's bizarre. Wow. So Streamlabs is like showing me the wrong information. Let me just quit Streamlabs and see if I can restart it. Sorry, Stream Deck, not Streamlabs. Yeah, there we go. That's weird. I just had to restart the software. Maybe there was an update or something. But yeah, we're modeling this factory after Devastator, the 1980s Transformer combiner Decepticon. So that's why we want all... See all the angles on them? And we can now do that. And I'm excited to be able to do that. Mixed Gun, thanks so much for coming by. We'll see you later. Dan Grice, hello. Didn't see you come in. And again, Lord Lelouch, thanks very much for the bits. Sorry that the notification did not play. I'm not sure whether Stream Desktop is having a problem or whether it's just Streamlabs. Alright, so attachments, we definitely want those. Foundations, we have all of those. Fix-it specials. We don't need or want any of those. Architecture. Aha. Where are we for pricing? 18. Lots of room. So roofs, beams, pillars, framed pillar, modern railing, road barriers are going to be essential, modern catwalks. That's everything there. Equipment, I don't think we need to bother with that. Certainly don't need or want any parts from here. And under the customizer, we absolutely want the concrete varies textures and the wall textures. How are we doing now? 65. Not bad. Not bad. I don't need any of these right now, and that's fine. I would not mind getting those signs, but I'm sure we've got 10 tickets somewhere. Give me all the things. So for anybody new to the game, the Awesome Shop is where you cash in tickets. You consume items and destroy them, and you get tickets as a reward, and then you get things added to your build menu. So now if we go to our foundations, you can see that we've got a bunch of different things available to us. If we do no filter and no filter, see all this new stuff. And what they are new foundations. So we can do materials, concrete foundations. So we can now change the texture, which is great. It means that not everything has to look the same. So very happy about that. Get rid of all the new stuff. These are cool. I like the shiny. You can change their color as well. So like if you wanted that to be a darker color, do all kinds of stuff. And this is going to allow us to create all kinds of cool shapes for Devastator. The only downside, of course, is that the plethora of choice. Thankfully, there's no inventory issues. We just basically have access to everything with our little creation gun. We don't have to carry stacks upon stacks. The only inventory we need are the building materials like plates and concrete and things like that. Speaking of, plates are one of the things I seem to be running low on. Transportation, nothing new there. Organization. We didn't get the signs. That's fine. Logistics. New pipe hole. So what this does allows us to put pipes into the ground. It's very cool. That goes all the way through. And power, I don't think there's any new. Production, special, architecture. Here we go. So we've got roofs. We've got beam connectors, beam supports. I thought the roofs had different textures, but maybe I'm wrong. Thought I had frame ramp, inverted frame ramp, frame floor. Thought there was glass roofs. Whoops. We may have to have more stuff unlocked. I really like the catwalks. It gets rid of these bumps so that we can grab something like this. Thought you could just do control. Much cooler look. Oh, it covers that up. Interesting. Yeah, it's a lot cleaner, I agree. Less noise going on. Anyway, I don't want to get too carried away with this because we're going to be doing other things, but there is a way to control and replace something as well. Could have sworn there were glass. Where were the roofs? Yeah, there's no glass roofs in here. I don't remember where they are and at what level you get them. I know we've got silica, so we don't have that as a barrier. They do tiny little drop down on the menu. Attachments, architecture. There's no filter. Sweet Sandy, yep. Yep. I got a fair amount done today, so we're good. I would have been streaming earlier, but it took me a while to edit the podcast. I also had a lot of prep to do for this, so I did that this morning, so I had some things to count and other stuff to look at. Here's all the walls. I really like the new glass walls. Very, very cool. And of course, they come in all the different variations. I don't know whether I turn those filters on or whether the filters are on by default, but it's a little bit... If you didn't know they were there, it's not a very big button. I can see you missing it easily. Maths live on stream could go bad. Yeah, I had to do some... I still haven't really finalized everything, but... Let's look at lots of different doors and things. I miss how far we were in the Metroplex build. I did a lot of decorating in that, and it looked really good. I feel like this whole place is a mess whenever I stream from here. Architecture. We've got all that unlocked. Does anybody know where the glass walls are? And why I can't find them? Not glass walls, glass roofs. I know I have a, like, I must be able to get them. Unless there's something in the hub that I have to unlock. Maybe that's the case. I should go do that. Anyway, we'll go back down to the west coast and you'll see kind of what's going on. Villager, hello. I made some adjustments to this hypertube as well to make it a little bit smoother, a little bit easier, so we don't have to worry about it. There are places where we can get off if we need to. So originally I was planning this to be a big water plant, and I think I'm going to use this as a water plant for just this space. I don't think we need to pump water from here down to the fuel plant. I think we can pump the water from the fuel plant, because the fuel plant's going to be right over the water. So we might as well, right? I got tired of it taking a long time after we hit this junction, so by going up here, we add a little bit of momentum and pucker and keep on going at a good clip. So last time we built 10 refineries and added about a dozen fuel generators to give us some extra power. And in between streams, I just laid out this big bed of concrete. It's not quite done. We have to finish up. Do I have... I don't have enough to do it. And I built a tower so we can see what's going on. Why is there so little redemptions? I don't understand the question. You mean Twitch redemptions? Because I'm not the kind of streamer that wants my stream interrupted. So, this will be, eventually, the platform. And to give some context, this is 64 fuel generators, and we need to make 400 fuel generators. So that's going to take up a huge amount of space, and I want to say there's something like 9 by 30 for 25. So the plan right now is to start off on the bottom floor with refineries and water extractors, and that is going to make the heavy oil residue. I've got a spreadsheet here that I can share in just a second. Whoops. Chrome. So, here on the spreadsheet of doom, we've got 1,800 oil coming into the refineries, and they're going to go on to heavy oil residue and make polymer resin. The polymer resin we're going to put off into refineries for plastic and rubber, but across the top you can see we've got water coming in. That goes into the blenders, and the blenders are going to make diluted fuel, which is an alt recipe that we have. And then we are going to go to fuel generators, which is 400. No, there's not enough room. Not on this platform. The platform is the basics. We need to build it higher. And this is just basically to give me kind of like how much space do we actually need. So, for example, the refineries that we need will more than likely take up this space right here. The water extractors that we need will more than likely take up this space right here. My plan is to have the blenders, which are huge. I don't know if I can build one. Production blender. Invalid aim location. I'm too far away. They're big. Like, these are massive, massive things. Hold on. Let's go down. So we need 48 blenders, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 48 blenders. And so with these guys, the plan is to be able to put them in like a star pattern and have them go up a tower in the middle. And I think that should look pretty cool. Yeah, I made a lookout spot. So I made a lookout spot for here. And so you can sort of see where I roughly made out the center. I think I might have been off by one. So there's a bunch of things we have to figure out as well. But the other thing that's a problem is the supply, because I don't have enough plates coming in to finish this up. Happy Cat subscribed to Tier 1 for 5 months on a 3-month streak. Thanks so much, Happy Cat. Good to see you. If you're new to this game, this is Satisfactory. I don't think I have any plates in here. Just 200. That might be enough. That might be enough. We'll see how far we get. Not enough screws? Oh, probably. Yes, we have a burp now. It needs to go back farther, and there's a bunch of different adjustments I need to make. Unfortunately, I made some of these too close, and they're actually on the platform. But I've since decided against doing like a big rectangle. I think I want to do something more tower-like, because it would allow us to potentially expand it if we need to. We would just have to bring material from other places on the map. A lot of this is stuff we're going to get back too, because we have to remove some of these to put the waters extractors in. Oh, that was not nearly enough. Okay. Just popping in to say hi. Someone type Joel says hi to Cosmic Dancer if she can't hear me. That's hilarious. So yes, the plan is to give myself lots of room for decoration and lots of room for other things. Let's put that back on. The first thing I think we'll do is just go get the plates and finish up the platform. Every once in a while on the way back, because we're not going as fast, we have to make some adjustments on this hypertube, but you know, so far so good. I'm not sure why my frames are so choppy today. And the other thing I'd like to do is actually get a train route going down the west coast. I don't want to go over there because that's going to be all pipes. Hypertube does include freehands, yep. At least for a little while. So I did siphon off some plates. Hopefully we have enough now. We're making all of these things. The storage is just all over the place. Yay. So, I don't think that's hurting anything because down the line we're making crystal oscillators, and this factory is not really going full tilt. It's just a couple of machines. So you can see there's only 3 machines working down here, and I think there's only 3 machines working up top. So we're just kind of making inventory for crystal oscillators. So, ooh. But this is the part that really needs to get reorganized and reworked, and I need to figure out what the plan is here. I mean, the other thing we could do today is dismantle the old power plant. But I think right now I'd rather go finish the platform. So I'm thinking the train might come down through here. And then I do like this, the idea of sending the train through this arch. I mean, we could have put it through that one too. It's not like it's a big deal. But this just happens to be a nice straight line. It's 2 platforms wide. We don't have to worry about bumping into things. We could put like a little offshoot factory there if we wanted to. Speeding this up was the best decision I've made in a while. This is tricky. Sassy Koala, hello, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Oh, Ginger also says hi back. Very cool. Hi, Ginger. Started up my old save of Satisfactory yesterday. I realized that I'm in the middle of a huge cleanup, but I like the idea of having I have for the build, so I guess we're cleaning up for a while. Yeah, cleaning up and storing stuff is a pain in the butt. On one hand, I just remind myself how much faster it is in Satisfactory than it is in Minecraft. So I try not to complain. Like I'm building 10 things at a time here. So this won't take long at all. The game does a few things very well. This is one of them. I kind of wonder whether what this would look like in multiplayer, like whether you would see all that stuff flying or whether that's only from my POV. We tried doing like a multiplayer server, but it didn't last very long. I didn't have time to play on it, which sucked. how do you throw those things? So it's called zooping. If you see the build mode in the middle of the screen, you can change it to vertical, default, or zooping. So vertical is that. Default is just one at a time with a single click. And then zooping is click and then move your, like, aim and then click again. But I ran out of stuff. That's one thing that's challenging about the Zoop. It's a great addition, but man, do you go through materials fast. We're going to run out of concrete before we run out of plates, probably. Yeah, it's great for, I find it's great for laying out, you know, wireframes and platforms and roads and stuff like that. Big walls. I try not to build large flat surfaces. I try to decorate things, but it's good to have something to start with and for you to be able to, like, count height and all that kind of stuff. Yesenia, this is Satisfactory, so it's like a management factory game. You've got infinite resources coming in, but they all come in at different rates. You have to power your machines, you have to build machines to process different things. Think like a cooking game, like Chef's Plate, or can't remember the name of the other one, but like anything that involves ingredients all coming in, needing to be assembled in a certain way, and then all of that having to be managed. But then couple that with the creativity that you get in Minecraft, where you can build all kinds of really cool stuff in this game. Thanks, Sandy. Appreciate the link in chat. Okay, so we're going to pop up. You can see here is the edge. Unfortunately, these are inside. This goes all the way down there. There's a center line and a border. And essentially, this isn't the shape of the building. This is just basically my building limit. Like how I want to make this is going to... The shape is going to be very different, but I don't want to go any closer to the world border. And I don't want to go off center from the water factory, which you can see from up here. All right. So we've got roughly the middle. This might change a little bit here and there. I suggest using the customizer to color your foundations to help you remember and count and stuff. You can also use signs to mark out how long things are and how wide things are. There is our future water plant, and that's going to be sending water mostly into the base. But I wanted this to be lined up just in case we need to run water back down this way. So this middle line, I think, is where I want the center of the factory to be. And I'm okay with it coming farther this way a little bit. I don't want to be on the islands. And so I was giving myself lots of room here, thinking like, well, if we have like a 3 or a 5 thick wall for decoration, that still leaves us a lot of room inside. So I may end up adjusting the middle, because I thought that if we had a bridge, it would be nice if that bridge went over the middle of this island, and we're off by 1. So I may end up bumping, whoops, I may end up going down a hypertube accidentally. I may end up bumping this line over to here, but that shouldn't affect too much. Because I think what's going to happen is the entrance to this place is going to be a bridge, and it's going to be up high. Because we have like a height already, and that is over there. And that's the height of the train. So we're going to try and mimic that. Basically, I want to make the starting height of this roughly the same height as home base. Yesenia, if you want to pick it up, I don't know if it's on sale on Steam right now. If Steam is where you hang your hat, it's available there. You can use the code Joel Duggan on Epic Game Pass. Not Epic Game Pass. It's just Epic Games. On Epic Games. There's also, Sandy, I think there's a link for my Epic creator code. Yeah, the code is Joel Duggan. Okay, cool. There should also be a link to take you directly to the Satisfactory Epic page with my affiliate link, but I'm not sure. There we go, Satisfactory code. I don't remember the price of Satisfactory either. I think it's around $30 or $33. Ah, currently it's not on sale. Okay. I'll have to adjust that. I can check that on my first break. So I'm pretty sure that this is the right height with regards to like the base level of our base, because there's going to be refineries and there's going to be water extractors on the bottom, and I'd like to be able to look down on them. It doesn't have to be this height. So we'll go over to the north-south side. So in here, we have a refinery factory, but all the refineries are built low down into the factory floor. And this is the kind of thing that I want to do. I want to have something like this where we can walk around and look at the refineries. And I think that's a decent height. I don't think I'd want them any higher. We could try to line it up with the top of these. So if I grab something like this, I think you can connect these now. Yeah, so you can connect them here. Oh, it is the right height. Okay. So yeah, so we could potentially have them hooked in like that, which could be kind of fun. We would use the new ones. The new ones have a better finish to them. So we could do something like this in the power plant, which could be very fun. Ravencraft, hello, welcome in. So we're moving something. So I guess the other thing that has to happen is the construction train, because we have to start working on the fact that we need to make blenders, and they need aluminum casings and I want to say radio control units. Where is the blender? Yeah. Radio control units. Aluminum casings. We're making those, we're just not making them here. I don't know if we're making aluminum casings. I think we are. Will you take your break when night falls or in an hour? Probably going to take it when night falls now that you mention it. But it's close to that now anyway. I thought we were making aluminum casings somewhere. Aha! We are. So we're making aluminum casings. What we're not making is radio control units. I think that's what this was manual radio control units. And we needed 5 times 40. So 200. 200 of these. So really, we've got 200 of those. That's not a big deal. How many radio control units do I have? Okay. So I just need to fill this up with some computers, some crystal oscillators, and some of those. Okay, well, that's not a big deal. Cool. Where it is nighttime and it is lining up with my first break, I think I'll take my break now. It's just a few minutes early. Folks that are new, I take a break once an hour. In Satisfactory, I try to take a break whenever it goes to nighttime because it's really hard to see, and we don't have a lot of lights out in the factory yet. So I shall see if there's a train nearby. Jump on the train. This one, middle. Come on. No, the coffee cup is just a gag. You can drink from it despite the fact that you're wearing a helmet. Sometimes it clinks against a helmet, which is funny. Do we have any trains? Oh, look. I don't know if I can catch this. I might be able to catch it. It's taking a long time. Probably not. Nope, missed it. We'll catch the other one. Cool. I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes, folks. Hey, Sean J. Dub, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, Sweet Sandy. Appreciate it. I'm anxious to update 6 because the lighting engine changes, and I think the game ends up looking a lot better too. Thank you, Fox. Oh, I forgot to check that link when I was on the break. So I think what we need to do is go to where we are manufacturing computers, because everything else we can get here. Pretty sure. So this should be making stuff, but it's currently not. So why are you not making the things? Are you turned on? You don't have enough aluminum. There's no aluminum scrap happening. Water per minute. Oh, right. This is a problem because I don't have a place for the water overflow to go, and so things get backed up. So if I empty these, we should be back in business. I was going to use the water for something. I don't remember what it was for, though. There we go. Scrap back on the way. This is a cool spot. I really like this factory. Needs some decorating, but the way that it's all vertical is very, very cool. Alright, so that all looks like it's moving and grooving. We need to go back up top. So we should see... Yes, okay, cool. So we're making those, that's good. So I'm gonna put some stuff in a container here. And we're gonna go over here and grab some aluminum casings. They go in this one. And we'll build a little box here for the rest. Now we need crystal oscillators. This is the one problem, is that stuff is kind of all over the place. We are making some complicated stuff. It's just that I don't have them all into one central storage. No! Too far. I thought I put lights in here, but I guess I didn't. And I know we are not storing computers here, unfortunately. I really want to put in a train line to go back to the northern factory. Boop. Maybe we'll keep 100. So now we need computers, and this is making one crystal oscillator, one computer, and so we need at least a couple hundred computers. I don't know if we need all of those crystal oscillators. Let's keep some out here, just in case. And computers. I don't think I have enough computers just sitting here. We're probably going to have to go get them. I've got 150, but I might need them to build things. I think we'd be better off to go get more. So we'll remember that we took out 150 here. And I'll replenish that. Put that in there. And that should be all we need. And it should make the thing. I always like to see one be made, just in case. Sweet. Okay. So we need those for the blenders. And for things like refineries, we need motors. For things like water extractors, we need rotors. That's fine. Still, we're probably going to need more rotors. So rotors, motors, computers, and blenders, refineries. I think we're okay for steel. And I've got copper here. Rotors and motors. And computers. Okay. Oh, I should bring my stuff. Try to thin out a little bit. That. Do we have... So we've got a decent amount of... We have rotors, so I don't think I need rotors. I'll bring more motors, and I definitely need computers. We'll go down main line. I think it might be worth taking a truck instead of a buggy, just because they have that much more capacity. But this is why I want to create a construction train that will be able to go back and forth. Yesenia, right? Yeah, I'm always amazed by how all over the world the viewers are on Twitch. I mean, being able to reach an international audience with podcasting and streaming has dramatically changed my career. So that's got stuff in it. This also has stuff in it. Maybe we're not taking the truck. Okay. We could just make a truck. Do you think it's worth making a truck? To be able to fill up that much? It's like 3 times the inventory. Probably, right? Okay. We're gonna make a truck. Let's make it somewhere so we can drive it away. I forgot that you can paint trucks now. What color truck should this be? How about we've got gray, maroon, let's do purple. Or we could do purple with green highlights. Yeah, I dig it. I also need gas. I'm gonna steal some from one of the other trucks. Not that one. Let's grab that from you. And that from you. I think it's a little bit faster than the buggy. It just doesn't turn quite as well. I enjoy the experience more. The buggy does weird things on concrete platforms. Pink with green for the next one? I could do a pink one. That could be kind of funny. I still don't think you can paint trains. I don't think they changed that in Update 6. It's too bad. I'd love to be able to paint the trains. Yeah, the red and white one is sharp too, I agree. I'm a right-hand drive kind of guy. I really like what they did with the Northern Forest. It looks really cool. Now I'm going to remember that there's an invisible rock up here that I have to deal with. Uh-oh. Tractor's in trouble. Is he going to fix himself? Yep. When they get like that, the game just kind of says, that's not intentional. We'll just get them back on track. I need to get on that tractor and hide these nodes. I find them very distracting. Sometimes the game looks fantastic, and then other times I find at the right time of day, it can look very plastic. It's a strange combo. What do the lorry things do? They're just a smaller version of trucks. They're just a tractor. They run on coal, so it's the first vehicle that you get in the game. They run on gasoline too, but they are the only vehicle that has the option to run on coal. Alright, so you need computers and motors. We should probably grab some heavy modular frames as well. Oh yeah, lighting is super important. Super important. I think computers are on the top floor. That was not the top floor. Even with windows, it's dark in here. Copper sheets. Computers. Am I making more than just that? Where are the computers actually going? These are plastic, screws, wire, circuit boards, and why are the computers not being made? They're low on plastic. Are they being manually fed plastic? No. What's going on here? That's a Mark II. That's a Mark II. Why is this not working? Oh, that's going the wrong way. I didn't need to remove that. Put that back. So the plastic is not flowing, and the plastic is coming from outside. Gotta get my gas. That, okay. So there is plastic is coming from the second floor. Right. Plastic. So it's not getting plastic either. Despite the fact that there's two pieces of plastic just kind of sitting there. It's been a really long time since I've been in here, so I'm trying to remember. So plastic is coming up from floor beneath us. Nope, it's coming from the bottom floor. Or the second floor, I guess. Too little plastic. Yeah, so the plastic is just not flowing. That's fine. We'll figure it out. This is what early Satisfactory looks like. It's kind of a mess. When you start to figure things out and you have to move on to a new base to clean things up, you know you've reached a point. So there's the empty belt. My guess is that that is the plastic. And that is coming in through nowhere? Plastic is there, so the plastic is just not being made. Straight up not happening. Which means this needs... the crude oil is overflowing, which means that something is full. So this is a waste product, and the waste product has built up and shut down our plastic. And the waste product is being turned into petroleum coke and fuel. And I would say the petroleum coke is full. Yep, don't need this. And we'll bring some rubber back with us too. And I would probably say that the fuel is also full. No. Why is the fuel... Oh, the fuel can't function because it didn't have any plastic. No, it's got lots of plastic containers. What's going on here? Oh, I see plastic going. That's good. There's fuel in that. I should just put the petroleum coke into an awesome sink. I think there just wasn't room. Autosave. The other thing we can do is we can flush the full network. That'll get everything rolling again. But yes, that is strange. Strange that this isn't working. Packaged water. Oh, the recipe is changed for this. That's why. Okay. Not something I can fix at the moment. As long as we're going to be continuing to make computers, then that's all that really matters right now. And we're storing some plastic, I think. Yes. Okay. So let's put the computers in the truck. It does an overflow system, so if storage backs up, it yeets it into an awesome sink. Yes, that's what I'm doing at the new facility, but this facility is just you run out of room. I built in a very tight part of the map as a challenge, I guess, to myself, which I probably shouldn't have done on my first playthrough, so it bit me in the butt. Have you not played it yet, Fox? Let's take... It was computers and motors that I needed? 'Cause I had lots of rotors, right? I mean, I've got both. Heavy modular frames is the other thing I want. This place is kind of like a maze. What takes the heavy modular frames? 10. Yeah. At work I have quite a bit of free time between patrols, but every time I get into the game I end up with a double paperwork or the alarm has a meltdown. Oh no. We've got a tree growing into our factory here, which is interesting. See what we got for room. And rotors. Where am I making rotors in here? I mean, I know where I'm making them. I just don't know where I'm storing them. Did I not need them? I think rotors I didn't need. I'll get some more just in case. The thing about these is we can use them to make other things, so I think that's good once we put... Yeah, I think that's good. Cosmic Dancer rating with a party of 16. Thanks so much, Cosmic. I think it's been within the limit of the pre-roll should still not be on. I try to run ads on my brakes so that it disables the pre-roll for a while. Don't think there's anything else that we need in here. Oh, biomass? I'm going to bring a little bit more biomass. Don't need that. I'm going to bring the heat sinks. And I'm going to bring a little bit more steel, which I think is over here. Yeah. What do we need to build rails? Transportation. Oh, okay, so it's steel. Something needed reinforced. Ah, that's what it was. Where do I keep all of the steel? It's all being made over here and then shipped upstairs, I think. What you doing? Running around? We are gathering materials to build blenders. Yeah, that's steel, but where is it going? There really isn't like a central storage here. I mean, there sort of is, but maybe I was able to siphon off some steel. Oh, it looks like I was. Okay. Haha. Is it over here now? Where is all this going? What a mess. Above the plastic. That makes total sense. Okay. Supply run complete. Blenders that size could make a mega margarita. That would be hilarious, and I would not put that past this game. I think that's something that could totally happen. No, I didn't forget my stuff. I don't think. No, I got my stuff. That was quick. You gotta be sharp. If I see that tractor, I'm gonna get out and stop it and turn off the nodes. Can you do that from the truck stop? Or I could just do it here. Yeah. Okay. Hide path. Well, there's two paths. Okay, so I'll hide that one. And then I'll get out, and it should continue. Okay. But maybe there's two tractors going back and forth. Oh, that one goes into the Caterium depot, right? Saw one in the bushes? Okay. I'll get it my next time back. Yeah, you know, I think for these trips I'm going to take trucks. I don't like the buggy. The sound in it is really annoying, and you can bring so much more with the trucks. It really is cool when you've got a bunch of trains zipping around and you're driving down the road, and it's a fun time. Crouching tuck hidden tractor. Well played, Fox. Well played. We've got quite the fleet over here now. All right. So we are going to bring... I guess we have to dump our inventory first, then we're going to come back and get the computers. Do you guys have room? Yeah, I can put the... Let's just go back and empty things. It's so much brighter here than it is in the northern forest, I noticed. Truck has bigger pockets for sure. So what were you working on tonight, Cosmic? Were you working on the nether tunnel stuff that we were talking about on Discord? Sorry, I didn't really jump in and ask you what you were doing because, one, I knew you'd be here for a little while, but two, I didn't want to forget anything at the other factory. J Price, happy to see Satisfactory again. Thank you very much. Enjoy your dinner. Appreciate you coming by. Tell your friends. I realize that this Streamlabs desktop setup is a little bit different. If my mic mix is not loud enough, let me know. I did increase the volume on the mic from Minecraft, but I don't know if I've done it for Satisfactory. Where's the... There we go. So we have more steel now, and where are the encased beams? Maybe I don't have one, I guess? I guess we'll put them in here. Oh, I didn't bring any extra rubber. Whoops. Didn't have any room. Biomass. That should be enough. Cool. Thanks for the feedback. Appreciate it. Resource gathering for the nether tunnel. Oh, okay, cool. So you're chopping down like warp trees and what materials did you decide on, Cosmic? For folks that don't know, I'm going to be joining Cosmic on her stream next week, and we're going to work on another tunnel on the Citadel next Thursday, week from today, right, Cosmic? So I'll leave some computers. We'll take some of these and more motors. I think we only needed 200 computers. No worries, Flying Sheep. Really appreciate being here. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later. I know I normally stream a lot earlier. Still have no idea. Currently floor is crimson wood, but I don't know if I like it, and azalea leaves don't work on the ceiling. No, I figured the azalea leaves wouldn't look very good. Mangrove leaf might work because they don't change with the biome temperature. But no, they do. They do change. It's the azalea that don't. Right. Motors. So I needed 48 blenders. And that requires 5 radio control units times 40. That's 200 radio control units. We have 150. So I need to make another 50. And we're out of something. Where it's just slow. It's just slow. Okay. So that'll do the radio control units. We need 60 refineries. So that's 600 motors. I don't know if I have 600 motors. One, two, three, four, five, six. I do. Sweet. Okay. So the South Copper, I want to do some measuring and see what the floor height is at. I have all the things, I just don't have all the things here, Cosmic. That's the problem. We need some lights in here. Do I have quartz on me? Where is the closest power node? Let there be light. At least for now. Okay, so I want to go downstairs. How do we even get downstairs? Oh. I have to go upstairs to go downstairs. Satisfactory stream going to be a regular thing? Yeah, probably about once a week. Whenever I can fit them in. I'm keeping the Minecraft stuff on the weekend because that's when most people, I think, are around to watch it. I'm hoping to do maybe something different tomorrow. I might play a different game. I think I've decided I want to try Guild Wars 2. I've been watching a lot of videos, and it seems pretty cool. It seems similar to WoW, but it seems like it's got a pretty active community. They just had an expansion in February. So I think I might give it a go, which could be fun. Okay, so it is that platform there that I think I have to worry about. So that's 1, 2, 3.5. And that's 4. That would make sense. I don't think I would have made a lower level. Basically what we're trying to do, we're going to do something similar with the refineries. There's going to be more than this. There's going to be 60 refineries at the new power plant. And I think this would be a cool way to line them up. I don't know if I have an image. I might. Downloads. Yeah, okay, hold on. Satisfactory map. Let's go with copy, paste. So I've got a blueprint that I can share with you guys. So it's rough, and it's probably going to be hard to see because it's a really low resolution image, but on the left-hand side, you can see 40 water extractors with 8 bays of 5. You can see the setup I want to do for the blenders, but I think I might even want to do that in like a star pattern. So instead of 4 points on the blenders, which is in the bottom right, I'm going to do 8 points all around, with a couple of the points being on 45-degree angles. And the refineries are the white blocks in the top right-hand corner. And as you can see, it's a pretty large square of refineries. So I want to build the refineries in that way, where we can look down the, I guess, the alleys between them, and have enough room to put down different walkways and stuff. So this is just a rough idea for me to kind of count out where things are going to be. And then at the very top, you'll see these white boxes. The particular piece of software, which I can't remember the name of it right now. What's it called? It's called SALT. S-A-L-T. It's like a Satisfactory layout tool. You can get it linked. If you just Google Satisfactory layout tool, and you can run it on the website, or you can actually download it. It's pretty handy. It's not the best, but it got me where I needed to go, and then I could drop into Photoshop and do other things. So the empty boxes at the top left, that's 25 fuel generators. We need 400. So again, I think I'm going to do those in spokes, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have those spokes be like external, like spokes in a wheel. And that leaves us room to expand. So we could potentially double the capacity of this tower, of this power outlet, should we want to. So anyway, that's the plan. And those refineries are going to be lined up very similar to this. I might try to put more room in between them. I found that this was pretty tight. So with this new build, I'm trying to just like not pack myself in so close that the only thing I can do is build machines. I want to have room between the refineries to do stuff like build like, I don't know, pillars or like concrete things. Like maybe I want to do some sort of decoration thing in between them, and I want to have enough room to do that. So I want to give ourselves a little bit more room on the other side. So we'll see what we can come up with. But it looked like, do we like this height, or do we like that height? This height's going to be easier, I think. Yeah, I think I like this better. So all we have to do is figure out how tall this is off the ground, which I think is going to be 4. Yep. Okay. So a modular scalable power production unit? I think so. I think so. So essentially what has to happen, we take a look at this. So we have to bring in 1,800 crude oil, and that's easy. That's in the area, but there's way more than 1,800 crude oil on the map. So I could potentially bring in more crude oil via train and easily double from 60,000 watts to 120,000 megawatts. 60,000 megawatts to 120,000 megawatts. So that's the plan. And I need to bring with me plates. I should just bring a lot more plates. I think we were okay for concrete. So I'll go get more plates. It is fun being spat out of these things, I have to say. How we doing? Oh, good. We getting close to nighttime? We must be. Yep. Maybe I should get on a train and take a short break. I can't stream for too much longer. But it seems like an opportune time to take a break. And then we can go down and take a look and see how this is all going to be like coming together. A train is coming in from somewhere. Hopefully it's Mixmaster. Survey says... Nope. Scavenger again. Cool. I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes, folks. Hold on to your nuggets. I hit the wrong button. So hopefully I'm not running any ads. Alright. Thank you, Dan. Good to see you as well. I like that all the trains are working so seamlessly now. Yeah, I need to get a little bit more custom with my Satisfactory Stream Deck buttons. So I'm going to want to build refineries, rails, and water extractors. So let's just say, I don't know, 5 of those, maybe 10. Let's go 10 water extractors and make sure that I have the things that I need for rails. Motors are the only things I didn't have in the inventory that I needed. We'll put some of these away. We may have motors and stuff down at the build site. So, all right, cool. So I don't need that tab list, and I only just wanted to... Oh, that's weird. Why can't I... How do you remove stuff if you can't click on it? That's annoying. How did I do that before? What's changed? Why can't I remove things from the list? Like there's a minus button. I can clear it, but... Like if I added... Oh, I guess it's just a weird graphic glitch. 'Cause I couldn't click on the minus sign. Huh. Yeah, the game to-do list got an update in update 6. So I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. This is update 5 for people that don't know. And we're in daylight, yahoo! Oh, I don't know if I have my coffee cup. So all of this is the same level. I think. I guess that makes the most sense for a train level. We're going gonna be here all night. Oh, I'm not building all the things. I'm gonna be doing some layout and painting some foundations. Is all I'm doing. Cosmic, you must love the new hypertube system. Pucker up. I think Coffee Stain is still on like their summer break. I'm not sure when they're back. So I wanted to drop these off here. We actually did not have any concrete here, so that's good. I brought some. We had some motors. We had some rotors. Cosmic is stressing the woo and the who of the skybound momentum. I guess I'm not sure what you want to call that. So I have to think about a bunch of things here. I want to make sure that there's enough room for a train station. I want to make sure that there's enough room for decoration, all kinds of stuff. So once again, I can show the blueprint, or some of the blueprints. So you can kind of see what the water extractors look like in a layout and what the refineries look like in a layout. I think I can fit both of them in half of this, and then we can fit the blenders and stuff above. I don't think I brought enough to build blenders, so we'll have to see. Yeah, I can build a few blenders. So the first thing I want to check out is what level that bridge is at. And I don't think it reaches this far down. Nope. So I could see this being like a decent place for a train intersection. We could have a train go that way. We could have a train go that way. So we could have a roundabout here. I think that's about right. I'm just going to run down over to that thing. It's probably the easiest thing to do. Yeah. Switch. Oh no, bees. Run. Fast as fast can be, you can't catch me. That seems like it's a lot higher than 4. I feel like the bees are still with me. Is that both of them? There's a third one somewhere. There you are. First person melee. Pain in the butt. Oh, come on. Oh, that's annoying. I don't want to die here. Okay. Exciting. So yeah, as far as this area is concerned, I think a straight shot here with tracks is probably pretty good. It's a nice view from up here. We could just put pillars down into the water. I think that, at least for now, it's a decent train track. Yes, the awful chewing sound is gone. That was gone... Well, we knew that, I think, with Metroplex. So I think we're going to make this judgment call now and adjust the center part for this to be over the island. I'm not going to move the tower, only because we're going to be able to drive by it in this way, which is good. So we can bring a train down here, which will make bringing supplies down here a lot easier. So this feels a lot higher than 4 floors. So we may have to rethink this. Crap. Thought I had my jetpack on. Yeah, that seems higher than 4. A lot higher than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Was not expecting that. I guess this is a lot lower than the desert. That makes sense. Well, we could raise the floor. Although that's going to be a problem for the water extractors. We could also have the train come in lower. We could have the bridge go down. That could be cool too. Alright, so like I said, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to shift this a little bit. So we'll go with this is the middle. I think that was what started was the screwy stuff was in this game, right? And then we can go there. So this will be the new middle. I think I just have to adjust the other side. Yeah, because I kept on falling through holes in the floor, right? Like that was the thing. That was the joke. Probably shouldn't have used blue. I'm going to want to use blue for the water. Okay, so that's the new middle. And I think the refineries are going to be at the back and the water extractor is going to be at the front. So I guess I'll give myself 3 foundations for a wall for depth and design and stuff and see how that works out. So let's go with, I don't know. I guess we could just do another blue line. So I'm thinking like all of this is going to be wall. I'm not going to bother to draw underneath these guys. There. And then we're going to need some space. And refineries, I think. Yeah, there was 2 foundations between them. And then I guess we'll run at least 2 foundations around the outside. So for do not build here, I like to use yellow. So we'll use swatch. So it's number 4. This all ends up changing later. I just find that this new customizer tool is just so good at quickly laying things out, and it's free. It doesn't cost you materials. Before I used to do this with like walls and stuff. Newt Scamander 88. I take it you're a Harry Potter fan. Welcome in. We're doing some future planning in Satisfactory. Alright, so this would be the farthest most corner. And the oil would be coming in from this end over there. So this build is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 21 foundations wide. So let's go with purple. I think. Whoops. That is not what I wanted to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Well, we might as well make it 22. If it goes up against the middle like that. Or I guess this could be left as 3 wide. That might be a good idea too. That actually worked out quite well. And then I don't really know how long it's going to be. Still working on update 5, prepping for 6. Yes. We're not playing 6 yet. We're basically building a power plant that's going to replace the power plant. Well, we've got this temporary thing going, but we need to make a permanent solution to losing the power in the Spire Coast when we update. Okay, so let's rough this out. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'll be the easiest thing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll do blocks of 8 foundations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I believe there's just one. Yep. I'm probably going to regret using blue. I probably should have used a different color for this path. I guess we'll go with yellow. It's so funny. It looks like orange on the hotbar, but it comes out quite yellow. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a bay of 10 refineries. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, that's right. I need to... I don't remember which blueprint I have available. So for folks wondering, we're building the top right corner, which I didn't completely lay out, but like I kind of got the gist of it. So the top right hand corner, that's all the refineries. Yeah, I could make some pink. Why not? I need to get up here. It's gonna be a little noisy. Oh, I can reach. That's amazing. This is a lot easier. Alright, so then the section... I said it was 21. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the middle. So in theory, we should be able to fit 10 refineries in that space. And there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then this is also 2, 3. And the refineries get input on the middle and output into the outside. So I've got a funny feeling I might need more room than this. They're each centered on a block. So the idea with this is that I wanted to go with space between everything, because if I wanted to do something cool like this, then I could. Holy Shadow, thanks very much for coming in. Thanks for listening to the podcast. That's awesome. Newt Scander says, I think I might start a new save. I haven't played for quite a while and I don't have much progress on my last save. It might be worth doing like an experimental build. You know, that's 2. 3, 4, 5. I don't remember why this was here. Oh, because there's another 5 over there. I have a lot more room in my schematics, so I think what I did was I built this too close to here. I think this is supposed to start over on this side. Yeah, we're going to change color schemes here. I've used yellow too often in other parts of the build as like, you know, don't build here. So I think we should stay consistent so my brain doesn't get all screwed around. Yeah, I think my mistake here was making these too far that way. Although it's hard to say. Like if I put another one of these here, just for fun. Yeah, I don't think I'd want them any closer. So it might be worth it to have this be like a full 5 wide. So what has to happen is there are 4 pipes from the crude oil, and they'd have to come in through here. And so this would end up looking like this. And that's tight. I think I'd rather have this be pushed sideways. Yeah, that's not bad. That doesn't feel cramped, I don't think. Because this isn't going to be anything. I don't think there's going to be logistics going down here. I think that's just going to be that. And this isn't really going to be a refinery. I think that's just supposed to be space. So let's switch to the hover pack. Didn't have this when I was building on Metroplex, and it would have been so much easier. It's a little slidey, but it works. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this becomes a very nice 3 wide gap that we can use for logistics. So pipes. And then same thing down here. Cosmic Dancer! Holy smokes! Thank you so much. Wow. Because I can and I wanted to, says Cosmic. Amazing. Now, we were having trouble with some notifications not playing. Did the animation play correctly, Cosmic? Did it do what you had intended it to do? Your full named me like I was in trouble. No. Well, sort of. You know me. Canadians accepting generosity and all that kind of stuff. It's like aggressive thank yous. It's basically how that works out. You heard the audio, says Fox. I heard the audio as well. I'm asking Cosmic if the animation played correctly. So that we'd start this on the center. And up against the edge there. So that's 10, and then it would just go 6 deep that way. Cool, Cosmic. Thank you. Appreciate the feedback. And thank you ever so much for the incredible support. I don't know what to say. Yep, I feel like that's pretty good. So it gives us lots of room around the side. So there's empty space plus wall space. And the wall doesn't have to be 3 thick. I'm just kind of giving myself enough wiggle room for that kind of stuff. And then this would just be the opposite. I'm going to switch to my jetpack. If I did this the right way, then these would be here. Input would be there. It would be up against that. And then we line it up with this one. So that would be our next row of 10. And then we just repeat that 6 times. And I guess technically that's not a lot of space here. I feel like this is... Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Then there's purple the other way around. I guess I don't have to paint everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Wiggle room? Have you not heard that before? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then yellow. I guess I should switch back to the runners, huh? That's something I'm really looking forward to in Update 6, is being able to wear both your your runners and your jetpack at the same time. Eight. Skip one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't believe how quickly, like the perspective on the ground, you really feel like you're gonna run out of room, but it really does take up that much room to do 64 meters of planning. So this will all make a little bit more sense when I get it back up higher over at the tower. You'll be able to see what's going on. Any really big stuff coming? Mostly update 6 is the Spire Coast update and some UI and some quality of life stuff. There's no recipe changes. I checked that last night. That's why I'm working. That's why I'm moving ahead with this, because they didn't change the recipe or anything that's happening in here. So that's good. And I'm pretty sure diluted fuel is, it's not the best fuel recipe, but it's the most fuel in terms of bang for your buck. Like, because of, like, it doesn't take you an eon to build the factory. Now I say that, and we're talking about me here, so there's a really good chance that because I'm making this look pretty, it's going to take me a really long time to do. But that's fine. That's why I play the game. But the start of all of it is 60 refineries, which I think we've just laid out the space for. I should really start putting in more hypertubes. Maybe we should just start having like a hypertube middle here. I think I have a hypertube thing. Yeah. We'll have to power them. Can't afford. Oh, all right. Oh, never mind. So what this should look like is 6 bays of 10. Or, so forget this one over there. That was just to kind of like figure out if this was wide enough. So there'll be 5 here and 5 there. And then you just repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And that gives you your 60 refineries. So we can fit that very comfortably in a quarter of the base of this. And it doesn't have to start way over there. We could move it closer to the center. We could figure that stuff out a little bit later. The other thing that's going to happen is the water. And I think I can show a tighter image of what the water looks like, because I took that into Photoshop just to kind of make my life a little bit easier. Oop, that is far too large. So that's the plan for the water. Not both of them, just it's one plan, but we're gonna flip it probably to the horizontal orientation because it'll fit better, I think, in the footprint that we have. And so that is going to go over on the left-hand side here. And then in the front, that's going to give us an absolute ton of space to do logistics like train stations. We could have we have the potential to double it up. We could have more refineries. We could have more water, all that kind of stuff happening, which is very cool. And then on top of that is where I'm going to put, so on the next layer, the next floor is where we'll put the blenders. And then wait till you see this. This is bananas. This is what 400 fuel generators looks like. Like, that's a lot. And I don't think we're going to do it in a big square. That to me is just boring. So because there are 16 wings of 25 fuel generators, I think what we can do, to try to explain it as best I can here, is I think what we can do is, if you look at this spoke kind of here in the middle, it looks like wheel spokes. We can do one wing going off that way, another wing going off that way, here, and then there, but not on the ground. It's going to be like in the air, maybe about here. And it's huge, so it'll be this great big cross, like right in the air. And then we'll do another floor, and the next floor will be rotated either 45 degrees or maybe less, if I can swing that, but probably 45 degrees. So as it goes up, it's going to crisscross. So one floor will be an X, the next floor will be a plus sign, and the next floor will be an X, and the next floor will be a plus sign. And so I think by the time it's done, it will look really cool. Not like anything that I've seen anybody do in Satisfactory before. And I'm going to try and pick another Transformer, like Megatron or some other Decepticon, and try to make the factory have those kind of colors. And I think that could be kind of cool. But it will be tall. And by going vertical, it means that we can create a solid base, leave ourselves room for expansion, and potentially expand higher. Because if I need more fuel generators, I can just build the tower taller. Because it's not going to be that tall. There's only going to be, well, that's how tall a fuel generator is. And there's only going to be 4 floors. So it's not going to be super spiky. It's going to be more like a broad kind of rotating disc or something. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly how this is going to go. My concern is that my brain is thinking in this shape, and I need to maybe stop thinking in that shape, and I need to start thinking about like how I can adjust the bottom here to be more interesting. Probably one thing we could do would be to move this in. So move this into here. Create this. This I might make like a 5 wide alleyway, which I think could be better. And then we'll figure out from there how we're going to run the water. I don't know. The water could be good to run vertically. We could have the water be like right here and have that connect right there. That would alleviate the need for any of this space. But I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I do want to have... I want to have a really cool looking train station, and I think having this area empty is probably a good idea. So I don't know. We'll figure it all out as time comes. That is, however, where I need to wrap things up, because it is dinner time for me. And I really appreciate y'all being here. Cosmic Dancer, thank you so much for the incredible support coming in after that raid. Then amazing donations, along with everyone else that subbed today. We had at least 5 or 6 subs, and that's amazing. Especially resubs, people that have been here for a while. I really enjoy that you're coming back, and thanks for enjoying more than one game. I like that there are a number of regulars are here for things like Satisfactory and stuff like that. And no, Dan, I have not had a chance to see She-Hulk. That is what I'm watching over dinner. So I'll be sure to be talking about that on probably the next episode of Citadel Cafe. Speaking of, there is a brand new episode of the Citadel Cafe out right now, thecitadelcafe.com or your favorite podcast app. Download it for free. We talked about Tenet Paper Girls, Uncharted, and Prey. So we had a great big movie chat on the show last night, which is great. There's also a new episode of these Spawn Chunks out that was recorded on Monday. Johnny and I did an email show. We are looking forward to having Impulse SV on the Spawn Chunks later on this month. That's August 29th, so not this coming Monday, but another Monday past. And if you'd like to join a like-minded community, consider Patreon. It's one of the best ways to support my content, and there's even options to join a server, a Minecraft server, where lots of people are enjoying geeky stuff in Minecraft, and a lot of them stream. So you can actually have a chance to look at the server and check it out. If you want to join it, you can watch a stream from one of the regulars. And I need to create a command that has like everybody's Infinity Cove like links and stuff. But just ask me on Twitter if you want, and I can send you links as well. That's it for me, folks. We're going to raid BL Andrew 575, who's playing Satisfactory. Surprise! Usually building something monstrous. So we'll see you tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be Minecraft. I might switch it up, but it is 1 o'clock Atlantic time tomorrow. That's UTC -3. It won't be Satisfactory. I'm going to switch to something else, Minecraft or maybe Lego or something chill for the end of the week. So we'll figure it out tomorrow. Stay tuned. Check out Joel Duggan on Twitter. You'll get all the details. And of course, if you're in the Discord, you'll get a heads up as to what's happening. So I will talk to you all then. Have a good one. Bye for now.